And we are live. Hello and good day, everybody. This is Minul going live from my business page. As you have been following me, I've been interviewing various people from our business community in order to know about their story, why they joined this business, and what they have achieved through this business so far. And I'm actually interviewing people from various diverse backgrounds to show that this is a very diverse community and people coming from all sorts of backgrounds and doing very good in this business. So the people who have been following me but don't know about me, please let me give some brief information about myself. I'm a biologist, I'm also a martial artist, and at the same time, I'm a digital business owner and mentor. I help people learn, leverage the social media. It could be either their main hustle or it could be their side hustle. So today I've got a very special guests, two very special guests to be on. That's Jim and Joanna, all the way from Vancouver, Canada. So without talking much further, I'd like to welcome Jim and Joanne. They're husband and wife. Yeah, and would like to welcome to the show. So good morning, Jim and John. How are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. We're great. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Jim and Joanne, I mean, the first question from my side is that, I mean, what you used to do before joining this business, and how did you find out about this business?
Well, we're from the corporate world. We both came from the insurance industry. Jim works in litigation, and we still do that while we run our business today. So how we found out about this business was we were looking for something. I guess it was 2019, and I think I should preface by saying that we're an older couple. We have 6 growing children and 9 grandchildren, and we like to travel and we like to live a certain lifestyle. And we have considerable income, and we had a great pension.
Yes, I was with one of the major insurance companies in Canada for 38 years. So when I left to open a consulting business, we had a substantial pension. And then the government got a hold of it and slashed it by about 40%. So it was a bit of a shock. So that was one of the reasons why we joined the business. And it's interesting because we had tried a number of other side hustles, if you can call it that.
Yes.
And Joanne's always good at investigating these. And I always roll my eyes, went, oh no, what are we doing now? But I came home from work one day. It was a Thursday.
Yes, and this opportunity had come across my Facebook feed. And I was very intrigued by it. Something about it resonated with me.
Yeah, so I came home and Joanne said, you need to see this. And so I looked at it, I watched it, and I went, wow, this is the best thing we've seen in online in forever.
Yeah.
And so we jumped in, and and that was August 2019.
Yes, so it's, I think, sort of 1 year and 6 months. So obviously, so I mean, probably through Facebook you have came across other platforms or other sort of things. So what is your comment that what is special about this particular platform, and why did you choose this one?
Well, there were a few things actually. So one of the things about this that we really liked was, we tried other things, and I actually had been a business owner before. I had a brick and mortar shop many years ago, and I also had a travel business, and Jim had a consulting business. This was one of the few things we looked at that were as lucrative as anything else, more than anything else we'd looked at. And the other thing was there was no, stock or inventory involved. We didn't have to worry about that. Yeah. Interesting enough, we knew nothing about having a digital marketing business. We knew nothing about that. Yeah. So it was new, it was exciting. And also when we actually watched the live workshop, we identified people on that panel that were speaking to us about their true stories. And so because we knew them, we just by happenstance, we recognized them. It just was authentic to us. We realized that this was a real solid, authentic opportunity.
Yeah, it created the credibility for us.
Yes.
We saw one person on that I had dealt with in my insurance life. And she was, she's very respected. And as soon as I saw her, I went, wow, this is for real.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Yeah, obviously we live in 21st century, and I think everything is in the online space. We do shopping, we watch movies. People don't go probably anymore to the cinemas. They just watch it in Netflix. So
yes.
Life has changed significantly. Technology has changed the way of our life in a significant way. Education is in online, governance is online, and you buy plane ticket in online, so what not? So why not a business? So I think it's sort of a futuristic thinking. Obviously, some people are not yet sort of adapted to this mindset, but obviously the people who are doing in our community, they have adopted this, and they thought that this is what they wanted always. They were looking for. So yeah. So could you kindly, the next question, because I would like that you talk more today into the show. So could you let our viewers know a bit more about our system, the automated system that we have, and that helps a busy couple like you to focus on other things and while still generating revenue from our system? Please make some comments.
Yeah, definitely. Joanne talked about it earlier. The system, we had no online digital marketing business or experience at all, and so for us it was all new. But the training that's offered is amazing, and it is, people talk about it all the time, and it is step by step. It's video based, so we set up 2 laptops, we watch the video, we pause it, we go in, we do the functions that we need to do, we go back, we start it again, and so it's so simple. And I think if we can run it, anybody can run it.
Yeah, we're a couple in our 60s, and in the way that our culture as North Americans, we just really older people like us, a lot of our friends would never do anything like this. No. It's not something that would, it's not, certainly not second nature. But the platform and the training it's so developed, and so we're being spoon fed really to run a business that runs while we sleep. So it's pretty unique.
And the community is amazing. We our mentor and our coach are always there for us, and then we have 3 people that we are mentoring as well. And so it's a lot of fun. You watch people grow. We watch ourselves grow.
Yes.
We've grown so much in the 1 year.
Yes, definitely. So the viewers, let me add a few more comments from my side. That obviously in this community, I've interviewed so many people. I had interviewed even people who didn't know how to copy and paste a link, and now they became coach, and they're an inspiration leader. They're leading, let's say, 100 people. So what it means that you could start from without any background or without any experience. If you just, let's say, have basic English language proficiency, a Facebook account, and if you are coachable, that's all you need. And everything is we take from there, and you are provided with mentor, a coach for lifetime, and access to a very respectful and harmonious community of, now we have 76,000 members who will help you at each step of the business. So yes, that's my next question. Could you please elaborate a bit more on the community of the people that you are working with right now for this business?
Well, we have 3. And
currently we have 3. Yes.
Currently we have 3 people that we're mentoring, and they come from no tech skill at all the way to an actor who's doing her own productions and YouTube video. So it's between the 3 of them. Yeah,
and a nurse in the UK. So it's such a varied community. It's a global business. So it's really limitless to what you can do. Whether you're doing this full time or whether you're doing it, on the side as a side hustle. But there's opportunity for everybody, and it's such a unique opportunity, and we're just so blessed to be a part of it.
And we're having success, even though both of us are still working full time. So we're working full time, and we put in maybe an hour or 2 a day, maybe on Saturday or Sunday a little bit more, but it's very enjoyable.
Yes, definitely. Which obviously, as we know that you are progressing very well in the business. So, so the next question from my side is that how did this business helped both of you to grow as a person than before. Obviously, both of you are professionals, but now you're working online entrepreneur. You have become online entrepreneurs, and this probably needs a different sort of personality. And so, how our platform helped you in that regard?
Well, I don't know. Can I speak to that? Because I really feel it's changed us because, again, like I said earlier, we're an older couple, and I think what this business has really taught us is where you come from doesn't determine where you're going. So yes, we've grown so much. We would never have thought that we would be capable of doing something like this. And within this community, this whole business community, we've met so many people. The way that we coach and the way that we've been coached, and the people we've met and had the opportunity to meet, obviously, the person prior to COVID and lockdown, have really enriched our lives. It's not just a business community; it's a spiritual community for me. I mean, I've grown so much. I've met so many beautiful people. So yeah, ultimately, I think the biggest lesson for me right now is exactly that. Like, where you come from doesn't determine where you're going. So many things are possible.
Yes. If Jim, would you like to add anything on that?
Well, I was just going to say, I mean, I agree entirely with what Joanna said. For me, it was a mind shift towards gratitude and being grateful, opening those eyes for me, and being grateful for what we have, for the people in our lives, and yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So the viewers, just a bit more comments from my side, that obviously we have various programs in this business. It starts with, of course, mentorship. I mean, a newbie, they would never feel alone. They are always provided with mentors and coach. And then obviously there's coaching program. Coaches are developed. Our mentor is developed into a coach. And there's weekly masterminds. There's book club, and there's so much more for self growth and development. And obviously, one of the things that we practice in this community is gratitude. And we could connect with people whom we didn't ever know. I mean, Jim and Joanne, they didn't know me. I didn't know them, but we connect because of our community very quickly. And this is how this business is. So that the next question is that, could you just briefly make some comments about your achievements so far through this business?
Oh gosh. Well, obviously there's a monetary gain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're very, very thankful for that. I mean, that's changed. The income has changed our retirement plans. I mean, we had a plan in place, and we had target goals and dates. And because of this business, we've been able to pull some of those dates in. So our retirement plan is coming much quicker than we.
For Joanne, it is.
Well, yeah, we're not having to wait as long to make our plans. Like, we leave our corporate world to move forward and enjoy that time with our kids and our grandkids, and do more traveling when the world opens up again. So, you know, that in itself is such a blessing and a gain. I don't know how you can put a value on that.
Yes, that's very inspiring and wonderful story. I mean, obviously, I hope that you would progress much faster and would achieve very good results, and you would be able to fulfill the dreams and goals that you have. So before I sign off, I mean, the last question from my side is that, could you please just make some final comments for our viewers to take action?
You know, you'll hear in this community often, and it almost sounds tired because so many of us feel this way. But it's something that anybody can do. And if there's the one thing that I would say, and again, it's been repeated all the time, is the only regret we have about getting into this business is that we did not find it sooner. You know, there's so much to gain, and it's so supportive, and you have nothing to lose. You know, like, opportunity is sitting before you. So
yeah.
I just think if you're looking at this like it's some other online business or some other marketing scheme or some other scam, you couldn't do more wrong, and you need to do yourself a favor and come join us and take a look at what we're doing. I mean, it's changing people's lives.
Yeah, it changed our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so from my side, the last comment for the viewers, that our business or our platform is just all about you, okay? So we try to solve your problems. Different people have different why. So obviously, Jim and Joanne, say for instance, they are planning for their retirement, okay? And this business is giving them a solid plan for their retirement. So, and obviously there are many other people, they want to do more for themselves, their parents, I mean, their spouse, children. So, and we have so many people who have achieved, it's a 4-year business sort of, and in the last 4 years, people have achieved significant, milestones. And many people are able to even quit their jobs and they just do this as full-time. So if you ever wanted to be in the online space, I mean, probably this is one of the right time, just because of the pandemic. It's a huge lesson that we need to diversify our income, not rely on only on jobs, because jobs, you could be laid off anytime, and so many people have been laid off. So the first step of the business is to watch a free webinar. We have all done that, and there is a link given here. Just please go there and register for with your name and email. And if you have any question, then please ask. I mean, you can ask me or Jim and Joanne, and then we'll see on the inside. So thank you very much, Jim and Joanne, for your time. It's been an honor and pleasure to have you in the show, and I wish you all the best for 2021.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.